Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here, back with some more Warhammer combat cards. Again, it's been a very long time since I last uploaded a video. Later this week, we are getting a new Warlord, so I will be covering that. I did have a player who reached out and asked me if I had any advice or any content that I could put out for people playing in the upper tiers of ranked mode, but as you can see, I have not even reached Terra yet. I'm at just a couple hundred trophies away. This is where my factions are at right now, but yeah, I haven't really been playing ranked a huge amount. In fact, last season, I did not even make it to Terra for the first time in as long as I can remember. Just been kind of busy, so we just have a little over 4 days left before the end of this season. So if you want to make it to Terra, make sure to get those games in. If you do make it to at least 9,000 trophies, again, you do get... well, actually it's not showing up here, but you do get a couple guaranteed legendaries and epics. There it is, yeah, 2 legendaries, 5 epics, guaranteed. So, I've been playing Space Marines and Servants of the Emperor, are my top 2 factions here, and for today I'm going to be playing some Grey Knights. I've done a pretty similar build in the past, but there have been a couple balance passes with some bodyguards getting changed up. I don't think there have been a whole lot of massive changes, but one for Space Marines that's pretty significant is this dude. I'm not sure if I talked about this guy before, but Brother Jansen, one of the ugliest looking models, and he used to have Furious Charge, but his trait was switched to Medicae, which makes him extremely valuable at only 10 points. Those cheap Medicae units are really good, so all of a sudden this guy is like in all my Space Marine decks. And he has a ranged debuff as well. He doesn't actually combo that well with Grey Knights, which is what I'm using here, but I didn't have enough points to put any more Psychers in, so... I think this guy got a slight buff to his stats a couple seasons ago, so he is pretty fun. Have him at level 6. And then I finally got Castellan Crow to level 5, so he got a pretty good increase to his health. And with Inspiring Presence, he's a solid card. And then got 2 more Grey Knights over here, the Paladin Paragon, and the regular old Grey Knight Battle Brother, with Grandmaster Voldus at level 6. So, this is definitely, I don't think it's one of my strongest Space Marine decks, and recently, in Ranked, honestly, I've mostly just been playing Warlords that will enable me to finish the game quickly, so like really aggressive Warlords that have, you know, those special rules that can like increase your damage output. We'll see how Voldus does here against Ghazghkull Thraka at level 4. So I was lucky here, and with this deck, I definitely want to get the Venerable Dreadnought out first. It will then benefit from Grandmaster Voldus' special rule, Psychic Discipline. Every time I deploy a Space Marine, the psychic damage of all deployed cards will get increased, so I think we're gonna go... Yeah, I think I might actually put down old Castellan Crow. Actually, no, I'm gonna save him for a little bit later. We're gonna put this guy down. It's got all 3 attack types, so... Playing against these guys with the shields are annoying. That's 2 shields to get through. I'm getting hit by a debuff here. Alright, and... not an amazing start, that's for sure. I think we'll go with... We're just going to go ahead and throw down old Brother Jansen at the beginning to heal these guys up. Definitely want to heal up the Dreadnought, so he is now sitting at 300 health. Look at how much damage he has, 102 psychic damage right off the bat. So, starting with the melee attack, of course the Grey Knights have... almost all of them have all 3 attack types, so... they'll be attacking on every turn. Alright, and we're just going to go for the Psychic attack with the Tech Marine debuffing their ranged. And hopefully this guy can kill the... There we go. Alright, so 2 orcs down so far. And 5 more bodyguards to get through. Seems like I almost always play against orcs these days. Like, my last 2 matches today were against Captain Badrock. It seems like almost every time that I go to record a video, it's up against orcs, which are kind of annoying to record games with, because, you know, when the Warlord deploys, the music all of a sudden gets really loud and it kind of drowns out my voice. But that's the way it is. So, yeah, we got lots of shields here. Shields are not fun to play against, that's for sure. And in the upper tiers of ranked, you're likely going to be facing, a lot of really annoying builds. I hear that Captain Acheron from the Space Marines is one of the stronger warlords up in the higher tiers. Also Canoness Viridian, and both of them, I think, tend to run a lot of units with shields. That can be very difficult for decks like this to get through, for sure, because I have no AoE damage here. So I'm going to throw this guy down, I think. Still haven't gotten through those shields. The taunt at the beginning kind of slowed that down. But the Dreadnought's in a good position. He is now at, let's see how much damage he has. 150 psychic attack. Just getting ridiculously powerful. And the Paladin in the center is dealing a decent amount of damage as well, 88 psychic. So yeah, Grey Knights are not really that strong, if you just go pure Grey Knights, but I just really like that Dreadnought. And actually, I think it showed up in the card shop for me, and I bought several copies of it just to upgrade it to the next level. So, card shop for a while was at 3 cards, but then they put it back to, what was it, 6 cards now? I've actually seen, I don't know if they changed anything, but it seems like more cards, more useful cards that I actually want to upgrade are showing up in the card shop. But of course, buying more cards in the shop means that I have not enough coins ever to upgrade the cards that I want. Okay, Gaskell Thrak is on the field, and are they going to be able to clean everything up here? They're going for the ranged attack. Okay. Well, it looks like my Dreadnought is just going to... I don't even know if it's going to get a chance to attack, actually, because that ranged attack there. We'll see. I do actually want to give it a chance to attack, so normally I'll deploy Grandmaster Voltus first, but instead I'm going to put down Castellan Crow. Although, I guess if I had saved the Inspiring Presence for last, I could have gotten an even bigger buff on the Dreadnought. Let's see what this looks like. Psychic Blink going off. And Castellan Crow there getting the buff from the Psychic Discipline. Now, we should have some pretty ridiculous stats here. Alright. He's only at 59. Grandmaster Voltus at 94 Psychic. Could have been more if I deployed him first. And 261 Psychic. Okay, that is the most I've ever seen on this guy. That is insane. So again, because I deployed him first and because he survived until the very end of the game, he is now just utterly absurd. I mean, there are not very many cards in the game that can deal that kind of psychic damage. Pretty much only Eldrad, I think. So, yeah, that is some Grey Knights action for you. And Space Marines. Yeah, Space Marines are at the top of my factions, but again, not super high in ranked. Let's take one more look at the trophies here. So, Space Marines, for me, are now at almost 2,500 trophies. So I'm not really facing anything too insanely strong at this point, although it does seem like it is getting harder to reach Terra. I'm not sure, it might have to do with the timing. You know, how quickly you get the matches in, how quickly you progress through ranked can kind of determine what sort of enemies you're facing, just depending on how fast everyone else is trying to get to Terra. Let's go ahead and open this kill pack, see if we get anything good here. And you got our coins, or plasma, and lots of common cards. And, ooh, actually, yeah, this card I did not have for a very long time, the Stratoraptor. I only got it, I think, a couple weeks ago. It showed up in the general card pool. They've been adding more cards that you can get from regular packs. So, this used to be a limited edition card, but that's why it's such a low level, because I didn't have it at all until recently. But yeah, that's a nice card for the Adeptus Mechanicus. And I got 3 epics, not too bad. This guy, I still haven't, you can see, he's still at level 2, but if you played through the last, the Silent King campaign, the exploration there, you will know that this card is actually pretty insane. I don't use it in ranked, but maybe I should. So anyway, yeah, that's that. So, again, I have been kind of busy just with life, so I won't be able to upload videos too often, but hopefully here and there I can get an interesting game in for you guys to watch. So thanks if you're still subscribed, still watching these videos. I do appreciate it. And hope you are enjoying the game if you are playing it, and if not, then enjoy your life. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.